Guys, Mike from Pattern Traders. I wanted to make a quick video for the trial users so you guys can actually see how I play Bitcoin, what I do with the signals, what oscillators I use. So there's a total combined of currently right now 6 indicators that we have in the library. We anticipate to have anywhere between 10 to 12 within the next 2 months to give you a better visual of exactly when you should short and when you should long. Obviously nothing's perfect, but just get an idea of what we're dealing with. So my favorite indicators are the buy-sell signals that we have over here, the TMA bands, which is an area that tells you if we are in the red zone or the green zone for potential top bottom, and then the equilibrium, which is orange, and then we have our RSX, a modified RSI with an algorithm put in place that fires dark red for top, dark green for bottom, and then we have a modified Stoke, which is called the MSTX, which is by far my favorite indicator other than the liquidity. This one is beautiful when it calls bottom and tops, and then for scalps it's liquidity. So I'll go through them quickly. All right. BTC, I love playing the 1 hour when it comes to the buy-sell signals. ETH, like they're pretty clean with confluence of your oscillators and when your liquidity levels, right? You're gonna make a significant amount of money just following the signals, but you can't take them blind, right? They're beautiful. You want to see them. You want a short signal to appear at a beautiful liquidity level where liquidity was taken, or when we have an over/under, which I'll explain to you in a couple of minutes. Ethereum 1 hour scalps are beautiful with the signals. Let me turn off the liquidity labels for 1 second so you guys get a better idea. All right, the line is still there. Actually, you know what? I'll turn it off as a whole for the time being, just because I want to show you guys how beautiful this looks. So Ethereum 1 hour, you can make significant money just scalping the 1 hour. 2 hours really good too. It gives you a perfect picture. 4 hours more for intra traders if you want to actually grab a signal, get pretty much a day or two out of your move and whatnot. But what I do is my 15-minute, 30, and my 1 hour. I look at the 45-minute for confluence because the 45-minute will tell me that, hey, the 15-minute, if my 15-minute is set up for a dump, which is basically an over-under like this over here, right? And then my 45-minute, which is 3 15-minute candles, is also printing it. It's more likely going to dump. So go back to the signals. I take signals strictly that are in the red zone over here, and take buy signals in the green zone, right? I know this visual is, I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Let's go back to the 1 hour because that's what I play, right? Short, 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 short. You want to buy the green, right? You want to buy the green, short the red, right? So this should come somewhere down here and whatnot. Now, in regards to the oscillators, let me break down the colors. You have a signal line, which is purple. Look at the MSTX, which is a modified version of the Stoke. Signal line, which is purple. If that purple line ever turns black, like down here and over here, that time frame, the 1 hour, has a really high probability of reversing. It doesn't mean it's to burn down the house, but you have a really good shot. If you took liquidity, did we take liquidity? Put on the labels. Yep, we took liquidity, plus we have a short signal, and we're under the signal line with the algo fired. Chances are this is going to down. Scalp down. Now, when it comes to liquidity, what do? I can't go back and show you how well these levels work, but visually, it is by far the best indicator you could have for a scalp. And you want to play the 50 to 50 zone, right? So BTC loves to go from 50x shorts to 50x longs, and then ping pong in between, right? So you want to see BTC always take liquidity. Otherwise, it's kind of hard for you to say, hey, I'm going to just short in the middle of nowhere. Like, if you're going to short in the middle of a zone and no liquidity was taken, chances are it's not going to be a significant short, and you might even get stopped out, right? Like, you're not going to short when you're down here. You want to short when your algo is fired, dark red. Dark red means that we are at potential top. Once you get an RSX cross, you are a potential top, right? You're going to get a dumpy, right? Potential target will be green for the short. Potential target for the long will be red, right? Same thing. Potential target will be green. Potential, if you enter on the green, potential target will be the equilibrium or TP2 red, right? Treat the equilibrium as a support and resistance. I'll show you why. Look at the daily. Okay, so the daily took 25x shorts, by the way, so be careful. Be very careful. When you run liquidity in the daily, you know, it's not the most ideal behavior to long. So we broke down, retested the red zone, which is a short zone, found support on the green zone. Let me see how my indicators look. Oh, beautiful. Algo fired. We got a beautiful cross here. We pumped, rejected on the equilibrium, easy short down, right? Stoke got the buy down here, went up. The algo fired short. Algo fired short. This little red background is a short zone. See this little red background is a short zone. If your daily ever gets up there, or the 2-day or the 3-day, high probability shorts. And we are finally above the equilibrium. So we got under this equilibrium on September 2nd. It's been almost over a month, rejected, and we finally broke above it. So it's kind of hard to tell me, hey, we are bear trending. We're bull trending right now, man. So we're going to either consolidate a little bit here and then contest this, meaning contest this OB up here. Or we're going to do a fake out, stay here for a day or two, and then just dump. But no, this looks more likely like it's going to go up and contest this up here, contest this high. Excuse me, guys, I have allergies. Please bear with me. All right, go back to my scalpings, my little scalpies. Okay, so based off of signals, just playing the signals, you want to see this type of behavior. You want your signal line to be black. You want your algo to be dark red with a short signal and beautiful liquidity taken. You short that all day or night. Look at the 4-hour. I'm gonna show you. Let's go in the past and see how well these over unders work. Watch. You got a short over here, cross down, over under. Algo fire under the signal. And you tell me, hey Mike, why didn't you take the short over here? Well, dude, you're above the signal line over here. Look, the signal line's purple. Why are you gonna take a short here? Wait until you retest it. Take the short here. Look at this dump. You would have probably made, I think 7%. Ooh, 20%. I was thinking 7. I'm crazy. Another thing I want to point out. You're longing here for whatever reason. Half of Twitter was longing here. That puts us in this zone. Algo's not green. Algo's not at the bottom. You want to wait for when you get an over under, meaning signal line is black and the stoke turn dark red. Wait for the stoke to turn dark green again and go over the signal line. I mean, look at that. You dump down, now you go back up. Now you go back up, and then where's your short again? Right here. Right? Over under, retest. So you could potentially get a retest of the over under. You get your short signal here, found support, and then you go for your retest. Algo fired again. See dark red? See this dark red over here? While the signal line is still black, which means that specific time frame is still exhausted. Then again, breaks down. Dark green. Right? You get a buy signal. Wait until you go over. You did your over under. Signal line is black. You just took 25x liquidity. You know you're blind long in this all the way up and whatnot. Now, what are you waiting for? You want to see something similar to this over here, which might take like maybe another day or two to play out. I don't know how long this takes, but I don't know if I can click it. Yeah, I can't even click it, but August 28th until 3 days. Why not something similar to this behavior where you're going to get an algo fire under the signal line? Look at this buy. So you got your buy over here, you hit the equilibrium, then you dumped into the real buy, over under, up, rejected at the red background, algo, back, retest, up. Sorry about that, I had to pause. So basically, what I do with the stoke, so you guys get an idea. If I get a buy signal and sell signal, if the signal line's not exhausted, black, and I'm not over it with the stoke, I don't take it. If my RSX is not exhausted and across, I don't take it, right? Unless I don't take any. Imagine taking a long over here, right? And then it doesn't pan out because it's in the middle. Okay, yeah, it panned out over here. You did like 4% move, but imagine it doesn't pan out. Why would you long the middle of the zone? So I only short the top algo fires, and I only long the bottom algo fires, right? That's all I do. Same thing over here, same thing over here. Anything in between is chopped to me. I ignore. Signals are great. I don't use them sub 15 minutes. 1 hour is my favorite time frame to use them. I take them more than I don't. Now, if in regards to taking signals when the trend is still bullish, be careful. If you get a 1 hour, like for example, the 2 hour, right? 2 hour gave you short signals over here. Actually, that's not that bad. This. The short signal over here in the middle of the equilibrium, you don't take this. I don't care. It does not matter to me. You don't take anything when that's in the middle of the chop zone, right? Avoid it. Take a short signal at the red, take a short signal at the red, take a buy signal at the green. Buy signal at the green, buy signal at the green. I don't take this. Short, right? So now the 2 hours painting a short, it took 25x shorts for the liquidity. I like my chances. I'm in a short. Whether this pans out or not, I took the chance. I'm shorting. I anticipate us to go down to at least the 10,900s, right? And again, if you have confluence with fibs, it's a no-brainer. But that's how I play it. You don't have to use a TMA bands if you don't like the visual, but I highly recommend the liquidity always on, signals always on, and then these two oscillators. The minute this 4 hour flips and turns down, you're going to get at least a 2% dump. But until then, this could potentially go off again and just keep chopping around. And that's exactly how I play the buys and sells. I don't take anything under the 15-minute. And my main go-to time frame is the 1 hour. Again, I repeated myself, 1 hour. I like to have the signal line exhausted and me being under it for me to actually take the signal itself. Any other questions, feel free to DM me. I hope this video helps you guys. I would love to see you guys join the group. And hopefully within the next month or so, you guys could actually see the other 4 or 5 indicators that we're currently working with in the beta. Cheers, boys.